onto him. Wow. The Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. Something's gonna happen with Jason. I think Jason's going to fight the kids moving. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Holly, so grateful to have you all. This is a channel about hot topics through tarot perspective. I am doing a couples update, so ta-da, yay. I don't know if I say ta-da, but you know, happy to be doing this. I've started releasing 2 videos a day. Let's see how it goes. If I don't gain traction, then I won't anymore, so please make sure you like, share, let me know if you like 2 videos a day, and so forth and so forth. Until I can get the lives going, because that's when I wanted to start doing lives, when I find a space where they're not doing construction, because my next door neighbors do construction and it's very unpredictable about when and where they're going to do it. So that's why I haven't been doing lives. If you're a member, thank you. I love you. I love you all. Subscribers, everybody who watches, please make sure you subscribe. Even if you just watch 1 video a week, really helps the channel grow. Okay, so I'm doing a couple update. First couple update is Will and Jada Smith. Well, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the Chariot. So I did say that Will was going to go to some kind of rehab and kind of run away from situations. I was accurate about that before. I also said that I feel like the intentions behind his slap were not necessarily what people are thinking. I don't think it was because he was angry. I think a lot of it was orchestrated, and that's just my belief. So I see him being surrounded by people that are kind of guiding him in the right direction, especially with the Chariot. This is the curse of Libra. He's a Libra. Sometimes Libras can be very lost and not exactly have direction, very like fickle, not know where to go. But even though he's always known he wanted to act, other than that, his life, he's not really known what he's gonna do, who he really is. And a lot of actors, I was just saying in that video, I've dated a lot of actors, that's often their like curse of the actors, that they don't know who they are, they don't know what they stand for, they don't know what they believe in, blah blah blah. And I see that very strongly with him. So with 4 of Swords, he is going to have to come to the realization that his relationship with Jada is not working out. I did picture another woman that he has met and fallen in love with, but the thing is, the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I don't think he will necessarily end up leaving that soon as I thought, because of money. He's very concerned with money and having to split money. He doesn't want, you see, Knight of Pentacles is someone who, the King of Pentacles, somebody who's in abundance, has a lot of money, or has that mentality, but his mentality is Knight. He still feels like the best is yet to come, even though he's a multi-millionaire. Just, that's American greed for you. So let's see. I love America, I'm not saying anything about it, but I think sometimes, and I catch myself doing it too, I'm like, I can have more, but I'm like, you know what, I live in a great neighborhood, I love where I live. I live near Jeff Bezos's parents, you know, so I live in a great neighborhood. I only say that to say, like, I'm good. But I feel like sometimes the American programming can be like, you need a Lamborghini, you need this, or your parents take care of, is your retirement taken care of? And it's like, you know, these countries, third world countries, people don't even think about retirement and they end up retiring just fine. You know, so to save, to work is great, but also live life too. I think that's something he is forgetting. So I do see him starting a new life. By April of next year, we're going to hear of a lot of different changes. You know, it's almost like this is what I see happening for him right now in his life. He's being guided in one direction, but he is resisting it because he's so afraid of being wrong, starting anew. And he's in his mid 50s. He's so afraid of being a beginner again that he's resisting his new life. And you can be 70, and one of my mentors, my past mentors, used to say, you know, having a beginner's mind is so important because it keeps you young, number one, but it also keeps you growing, and it keeps you fresh, and it keeps you abundant. when you hold on and you try to hoard, it just blocks blessings. It blocks new people from coming to your life, and anything you manifest is going to have trouble coming to your life because you still believe that it's not going to happen. So with the Fool, 8 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups, it's very important, especially because I see he is manifesting something new. It's important for him to let go of the old and invite it in. And I believe the old is his marriage. The old is some of his friends, because I see he has some toxic friends. And with Knight of Wands and 10 of Cups, only when he lets that go will he have new in his life. I think sometimes we have to be reminded that, especially the older we get, the more jaded we become, because we're like, I have to hold on to this. And like, I also realized that about myself, because of COVID. Before COVID, when something would happen, for example, if I had like a job and I would take it step by step, I'd save a little, invest a little. But after COVID, I'm like, okay, let me save this much money by this much, like 4 times what I used to save. But I only tell you that story because sometimes traumatic things can happen to us, and it can really, I wouldn't say affect us, but it can create habits in us that don't need to be there. Extreme habits of like, I need to hold on to this because you never know what's going to happen. I understand saving is important, but so is living, and so is enjoying. So that's what I have for you for Will and Jada. Now I'm going to move on to Harry and Olivia with the High Priestess, the Fool. Also, Olivia, people, come for me. I don't care. You will get blocked. The High Priestess, the Fool, and 6 of Swords. Yikes. So, a lot of what I predicted has been coming true through the grapevine, and I'm not one to believe in like just one news source or so forth. But if a lot of news sources saying very similar things, doesn't mean it's the truth, but it's onto something. Especially because a lot of these, especially now with like defamation and so forth, people are taking what they say. I hope, unless it's like political stuff that I don't want to get to, but for the most part, people are taking what they write very seriously. And it's being alleged, or more seriously than they did before, if that makes sense. I'm not saying believe everything you read, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And I see right here 2 of Wands in reverse and 6 of Cups. I do think she's planning on taking the kids to London, because I think she picks up that Harry wants to move back to England, and she is going to say Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. Wants to latch. She's really latching onto him. Wow. The 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. Something's going to happen with Jason. I think Jason's going to fight the kids moving, and therefore she won't be able to move herself. It's going to be something like that she won't be able to move herself. She's going to blame him. The King of Cups, 10 of Cups, yeah. So Jason is not going to let the kids go to England with her. She's going to be very bitter about it. Ace of Cups in the world. It's almost like with Ace of Cups in the world, I get this energy of her telling Harry, well, we can still be together even though you're in England. We can still be together. Like, we can make it work. But it seems very unlikely to me. So I love you all. Please comment. I would love to hear if say, please be kind, please be respectful. I love feedback, I love commentary, but please don't be rude. It's absolutely not the channel for this. And I do blog. I protect my subscribers and I protect people and make comments as much as I can. So I love you all. Take care.